Hello from Swenson RV and Marine here at our Bismarck location, where I will be doing a walk around of this new GeoPro 19 bunkhouse. So if you are looking for a bunkhouse camper that you can pull with your 6-cylinder SUV, well, this one is a great option. Fiberglass, or I should say Asdel siding, so that means it is basically a material that's a recycled pop bottle cap, essentially. So nothing that's moisture wicking, all aluminum framed, and foam insulation, so nothing that's going to settle or break down as you're towing it down the road. And then as you can see there, it is 3,200 pounds. So still, if you are driving, say, an Enclave or a Traverse or one of those 6-cylinder crossovers, most likely you are able to tow this. I mean, double check your towing capacity, but a great option. So exterior features are really nice. On top of that siding, that's really gonna hold up really nice to all weather conditions. You do have these outdoor kitchen kind of areas where the rail system, right now we have the table set up. Right next to it you can set a grill, and your propane connect is right below, as well as power awning and the light bar outside there. It does also have an exterior speaker that is right next to your microwave vent here. And as we wander around, well, first we can kind of point out nice aggressive off-road tires. So these are really designed to be a boondockable or an off-the-grid camper. With the, if we were to crawl up on the roof, which it is fully walkable, you will notice it does have a 180-watt solar panel. Inside there is a 1,000-watt inverter, so that means you can run pretty much everything in this unit off of the solar, with the exception of your microwave and AC, which will, I mean, you could still run it, but you're going to be only for a short period of time before you wear out the batteries. But you can see separate entrance to the back, mostly for storage. So when you're traveling down the road, you can have this flipped up, locked into position, have a nice large storage place for, say, small kayaks or bikes or different things like that. And then when you get to your camping spot, pull everything out, lay it down, and now you have your emergency exit for the rear of the cabin, or rear of the camper. Wandering around, you will see you do have an outdoor shower up front, as well as really nice connections for your water hookups, and a designated port for your winterization, which I know is extremely important here in North Dakota. Pass-through storage. Here's another look at that aluminum framing. You can see anywhere that's going to be structural is going to be aluminum framed. So that is even under your dinette. This is under your bed, and we'll see that as we wander inside. Power jack with 2 propane tanks and a spot for 2 batteries for extended weekends. All Rockwood Geo Pros are going to have a spring-loaded screen door, so if you don't have the AC running and you still want some ventilation but don't want the bugs, great option there. Solid steps as you're walking in. In the front of it, you do have a full-size bed with plenty of storage underneath. You can see you got your drawers there, and then of course on the back side of the drawers is that pass-through we were just looking at from the outside. Storage up front, so for your clothes or different things while you're out on the road, as well as automotive grade glass front windshield. Guess I didn't point that out from the outside, but if you rewind the video, you'll see that there. As well as your TV location, that is on a swivel, and it does have a built-in DVD player there. Your radio connection up top here, and then a Wi-Fi range extender. So if you are in a campground that does have Wi-Fi, it does have a repeater, so an antenna up on the roof will pick up that campground signal and rebroadcast it inside the unit here. As well as interior speakers, all LED lights, which once again, since this is designed to run strictly off of solar, are extremely energy efficient. You could run the entire weekend just off of your propane and solar if the batteries, because the batteries will charge up as you're driving down the road as well off of your pickup or SUV or whatever you're towing. Nice AC unit in the middle with your heat system down below. So 2 systems here depending on what season you're camping in. If you are in the cooler months, it does also have a heat tank heater, as well as that heat tape is also on the drain fittings of it as well, so you aren't going to have an ice dam build up if, say, one of your valves isn't fully shut. Really nice way to extend the countertop with that metal grate, so you can still have dishes up here drying or different things dripping into the sink without making a mess everywhere else, as well as a 3-burner stove, and this one is equipped with the oven as well. Up above you do have your microwave, right above your 12-volt refrigerator. So this is a 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator. Nothing that is run off of propane. The reason they do that is, once again, with that solar panel, you don't have to worry about the inconveniences of the propane stoves of having to be completely level or worrying about elevations for it to be running at peak performance. Where these 12 volts, you don't have to worry about any of that. Here's another look at the bunks. Of course, the top bunk up top has its own separate window. And then down below, you have that door, which of course has a window in it as well. And then access to that storage compartment from inside. Both of them have the curtains as well as the solid wall here, so when that's drawn, they have complete privacy back there. And while we're here, nice hidden hinged cabinetry above the dinette that can be converted into yet another sleeping location. So if you really wanted to pack this one in, 2 people up front, probably a child here, and children or adults back there. So 4 comfortably for an adult, with a 5th being for, I'd say, more comfortably for a child. But if push came to shove, still better than sleeping on the ground. Jumping into the bathroom, you do have your mirror on the side here, as well as your, we don't have it on at the moment, but your vent fan. Actually, we do have it on. It was just manually turned off there. And nice porcelain toilet. So nice that it's not a plastic-driven one. Definitely helps with the longevity. And above the toilet, you do have a spot for other toiletries there as well. Combination shower and sink. So if you didn't want to be using the main sink for washing your hands after the bathroom, you do have access right inside here. And then I'll point this out as well. Let me sit down and point out. Most people aren't aware of this, but all Rockwood, so that's their GeoPro's mini lights, ultralights, all the way up to the top to their signature, have this shower. They call it AquaView Shower Miser. What this does, it's very important for people who are, say, off the grid or running strictly off of water at the water tanks. What this will do is it will recycle your water through your hot water heater back into your fresh tank, so you're not wasting water waiting for it to warm up. Once it gets to 90 degrees, this blue will turn a more whiter color. At that point, you can flip the switch right underneath here and have hot water directly. You're not wasting all that fresh water there. So definitely a great lightweight unit, getting a lot of value out of this. If you don't have a light duty pickup, you still are able to tow it. If you do have a lightweight pickup, well, then this thing really won't put any strain on that. So if you have any other questions about this or any of our other GeoPros, feel free to give us a call, either at our Bismarck or Minot locations, where we'd be happy to help.